In this final video of the series, we will see techniques and skills used by IRB crews when retrieving swimmers and caring for patients. On reaching a conscious patient in open water, the driver will position the boat so that they can be reached by the crew from the port pontoon at the bow. As the boat comes alongside the swimmer, the driver will idle the motor while still in gear, and the crew will move across to the driver's side pontoon to lift them by the arms or the armpits into the boat. The crew will then make a controlled fall backward into a sitting position with back against the spray dodger and the patient between their legs. When retrieving people in the surf zone, there isn't a lot of time. The driver will aim to arrive just after a wave has passed and perform the rescue on the run at low speed. In order to give the driver as much time as possible to evade the surf, the crew will need to be assertive in getting the swimmer on board. If someone needs help in water near dangerous rocks, or if the surf is too extreme for an IRB to operate safely, the driver may direct the crew to take the rescue tube and perform a swimming rescue. The driver will get as close as possible to the person needing assistance before the crew leaves the boat, then the IRB will idle at a safe distance to wait for the crew to return with the patient. In difficult situations, if the IRB is about to tumble down a large wave or capsize, the driver and crew will prioritise safety and let it go. To bring an unconscious patient into the boat may require a coordinated effort between the driver and crew. The crew will turn the patient to face away and lift from under the armpits. At the same time, the driver will accelerate slightly to bring the patient's legs to the surface. From here, the driver will be able to grasp their legs and help to lift them into the boat.
Ready, and let's go!
At this point, it's the crew's job to check the patient's airway and, if necessary, roll them on their side to clear it. The driver will immediately give the return to shore signal and take the boat into the beach, avoiding waves along the way. From their position sitting against the spray dodger, the crew will focus on maintaining the patient's airway with jaw support. Once on shore, CPR can commence. Just before beaching, the driver will hit the engine kill switch. In most circumstances, an unconscious patient will be handed over to patrol members at the shore. Otherwise, the driver and crew will work together to carry them from the boat. When the boat has come to rest, the driver grasps the patient's hands and pulls them forward, allowing the crew person room to get into a squatting position. The driver then takes the patient's legs and the crew will give a call to lift them onto the pontoon. The driver exits the IRB first, then again takes the patient's weight so the crew can exit while still maintaining the airway. The patient can then be carried further up the beach for treatment. Hopefully this series of videos has given you a good glimpse into the practical operation of an IRB as part of surf lifesaving duties. Under the watchful eyes of your course facilitators, by the end of your training journey, you will not just have the skills and confidence to be part of an IRB team, you will also have first-hand experience of just how rewarding and enjoyable it can be.